Hello, what up, what up? It's Season CZNS if you're trying to find me in any search bar. I'm just trying to have this podcast. It's called Rooftop Weekly. It's going to be my sort of fashion blog podcast kind of thing. Go over a little bit of history of some stuff, like on my Depop, the stuff I'm selling. Like I'm just trying to get a little bit more detail on what actually the garment is. That, and I'm gonna go over a little bit of fashion news, but besides that, it's gonna be pretty quick, simple, easy, nice. Got some beats, got some poetry in here. It's probably gonna be a good show, so stay tuned. All that, yeah. What's the pattern? Take more inspiration from the poor and make it hard to afford. The brand has pulled like stars on the red cloth in front of the bull. Silk road, no, I choose wool. Hello again. This is Seasons on Rooftop Weekly. So I just want to get into some history real quick. So as you can see on my Depop, if you're checking that out, I got my sweaters up. It's getting cold, so just want to do a little deep dive on sweaters. So the first pattern knits anybody's found were some Egyptian socks with Arabic script and patterns on it in like 200. Fast forward 15 centuries, we start hearing about this European history, and the European history is still influenced by Arabic designers because European royalty hired the Arabic designers because they knew what they was doing. So that wave is still kind of present. Later on, it's adapted as like a working people's kind of garment. It's, the example used like most of the places I was looking was Irish fishermen, and that makes sense. So fast forward a little bit more, and then it turns into more of a sports kind of wear thing. Rugby, American football, all that kind of stuff. And then, people who watch sports like the sports, they want the jerseys, they got the money. And then quick little speed to the 1920s, and Chanel is making the first sweaters. So cheers, Chanel was first. Yeah, I pretty much, that was kind of anticlimactic for me too. I was like, oh snap, like wait a minute, it was Chanel that popped it all off. Well, damn. Well, pay your respects to Chanel. Yeah, I think that's the end of history lesson. Let's take a quick little poetry break again. I got a little bit more to the end of that first one you heard, so enjoy. What's the pattern? Take more inspiration from the poor and make it hard to afford. The brand has pulled like stars on the red cloth in front of the bull. Silk road, no, I choose wool. Repeat the pattern. We've come so far. Freedom rings like Saturn. Easy to mistake for a star. Hello again times two. This is Seasons on Rooftop Weekly. So I don't follow every single label, but I do follow the ones that I like. So on this news portion, you're gonna get news on brands and labels I like. So cheers. this week I'm gonna dive into Ralph Lauren. They debuted their fall collection a couple weeks ago. It's got a lot of deep colors, that wine, them classic navy colors. But if you watched Virgil Abloh's runway, there was a model in like a big yellow dress, just like pow. And Ralph Lauren had one of those too. So I was just like, maybe that's one of those like tag kind of things this year or something like that. I'll find out. But the concept for this runway was interesting. It was like woman in a bar, like woman walking past you in the bar kind of thing. So it was like up steps and through the space, and the space was pretty much like a restaurant kind of bar lounge kind of thing. It was really nice. It was where you would be looking at somebody in stride, and I enjoyed that feel of it. Janelle Monáe performed. She was giving a lot of energy to a lot of people that did not want to feel that energy. It was nice though. She was killing it. She could sing. It's one of those like she had like a jazz kind of deal going on. It was nice, but yeah, definitely not felt by the crowd. In other polo news, not this last Sunday, but the Sunday before that, they sponsored Greensboro Pride. I volunteered at that. I work at the polo store out in Concord, and I shot a little bit of a video. It's on my LinkedIn if you want to check that out. I'll put the link in the show notes or whatever. It was nice, small. It wasn't super lit, but it was real comfortable energy. It was hot. Them little fans came in handy, sorta. And the shirts were really nice. The giveaway shirts and the shirts for the staff were really nice. It was like a watercolor rainbow pony. It started with orange, went to yellow. I think it had green and blue. I'm not sure. I got it in my closet, so I can check it out and be super sure for you later. But not right now because I'm in the middle of recording a podcast. That'll be about it for Rooftop Weekly episode 1. I'm going to try to get these out at least every week and a half, or every 2 weeks, something like that. Check out the Depop. Pretty good deals. Got this pattern acrylic sweater for $24. I got this yellow Lacoste sweater for $20 or $24, something like that. It might be consistent $24. I might change the prices up. But yeah. Seasons, CZNS, pretty much on everything. CZNS_111 on the Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, I believe, and YouTube. No, YouTube is just CZNS. What else? Next time, definitely checking up on Rihanna. The fall will be yellow. What else? I'm gonna do, I've been getting into this bag wave, and I've been catching a lot of vintage ones. I got a couple of new ones, but I got a couple of vintage ones, and I'm trying to see how the waves work with that, because in the past 3 months, guys can wear their gum purses now. So cheers. I'm in it. Yeah. Seasons, Rooftop Weekly. Peace. Love.